Hi, I hope you're well. I have just recorded a Beachwave video using my Dyson Airwrap and the 20mm barrel to show you how to create really beautiful beach waves, natural looking beach waves like this. If you would like to know how I did it, then carry on watching my video, and I'm about to explain step by step exactly how you can achieve these beach waves really easily using the Dyson Airwrap and the 20mm barrel. If you're new to my channel, then a massive hello, a big welcome. Thank you for following. If you haven't already followed or subscribed, then please subscribe and you'll be notified of any new videos as and when I upload them. I have lots of videos coming up on the Dyson Airwrap because I put out a poll on my Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, then if you pop over there, then I do lots of interactive questions where I can find out exactly what content everybody would like to see. If you're already a subscriber or a follower, then welcome back. It's lovely to have you here again, and I hope you find my next video interesting. I've prepped my hair using some Fudge products. So I've used the XXL hair thickener. This helps give the mid-lengths and the ends some really good thickness, which is going to help hold your beach waves as you're doing them. I've also used some of the Tri Blo blow dry spray. This is a really good holding spray, blow dry spray and holding spray for curls and that sort of thing. I normally use the L'Oreal Technique Pli spray, but I've actually run out of that and my new one hasn't arrived yet. So I've been trying other products, and I have found that the Fudge Tri Blo spray is equally as good as the L'Oreal Pli spray. I know some of you have tried the L'Oreal Pli spray and have had a great success with it. A couple of people have said that it hasn't quite worked for them. So you might want to try some of the Fudge Professional Tri Blo spray, because that is another really good product for helping hold your curls. So that's my hair prep done. I have blast dried it a little bit, but it's still a little bit damp underneath. So I'm just going to go through and just dry off the rest of it till it's at least 85–90% dry before I start curling it using, doing my beach waves using the 20mm barrels. So it's now just to the right dryness to start using the 20mm barrel to start creating some beach waves. So it looks quite dry, but when you feel it, it's cold to touch. So you know that that's the right dampness now to continue to curl your hair, use the beach waves to get the results that you want. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take smaller sections and I'm going to alternate. So I'm going to take a section, beach wave it, and then I'm going to miss the next section, because that section I'm going to go back in and fill in with the other barrel. It's quicker and easier than having to keep swap your hands and your arms and swap the barrels over. So by doing it this way, it makes it a lot quicker and easier for you to do just by doing it in the alternate directions. So you can see how you've got that wave in the middle. Now all I've done is I've used the barrel, and when you hold it upside down, you can see that the arrow is pointing away from your face. So that's the direction that the hair is going to go in. You always want to wrap the hair around in the direction of the air, otherwise it's going to fight against it and you end up getting frizz and all sorts. So even though you're doing beach waves and you're not actually using the air to wrap around the barrel, you're using your hand to wind the hair around, you still need to go in the direction of the airflow. So when you're upside down, the arrow needs to be going that way, and then the same when you're going in the other direction. So I'm missing the next section out, so I'm going to leave this section out, and then I'm going to take my next section and I'm going to start from the middle, and I'm going to wrap it around, leaving the ends out, holding the ends because we want those ends to be straight, and then I'm going to switch it on. I've got it on full heat and full power. Use the cool shot to cool it down, and then once the hair's cooled, you just need to switch the air wrap off, release the barrel, and then you've got your beach wave. Now don't touch them as you're going through. Don't be tempted to pull your fingers through it. Just leave it to set. The longer you leave it, the more set it's going to become, so they will last longer. I know the temptation to run your fingers through it after each section is really great, but you'd really don't want to be doing that. And then I'm just going to do the next one at the back, same. And then release that. Then I'm going to continue around the rest of this section here. So that's all going that direction. Now I'm going to go over, I'm going to swap the barrels and I'm going to go through it, and I'm going to do the sections that I missed out in the opposite direction. Starting with this section here, it's quite a big section. Again, I'm going to turn my Airwrap upside down so you can see that the arrow is now pointing towards my face, which means that I'm going to wrap it around in the direction coming towards my face, leaving the ends out, switching it on. Also, another tip you want to remember is to wrap the hair flat around the barrel, and don't be tempted to twist it because it takes longer for the hair to dry and you won't get a very good hold. So you need to make sure the hair is flat around the barrel, and then switch it on. Now I'm cooling the hair down, switch it off, release the Airwrap, and then you can see you've got that one going in the opposite direction to the one that you did the first time. So I'm just going to continue now around the rest of my head, taking the sections that I missed out and curling those. Taking my section, wrapping it around in the direction of the arrow, leaving the end out, switching it on full power, full heat for a few seconds until the hair's dry, then cooling it down and then releasing. So you can see that they're starting to form, they're going in different directions, which is going to give that really nice texture. The ends are straight, which is a true beach wave. And I've seen quite a lot of people doing beach waves and just by swapping the barrels think that that's a beach wave by using the Airwrap in the conventional way. But that curls the ends. So a true beach wave is when you've got the ends straight. So you really do need to be physically wrapping the hair around the barrel, holding the ends out, and using it exactly the same way that you would if you were using a wand or a tong to beach wave your hair. I'm just going to take my next section. So again, I'm going to start with this one going away from my face and doing alternate sections again. So I've now finished doing all of my waves. I've let them cool for a little bit, so my hair is actually now cold, and now's the right time to start combing it through. But before I comb it through, I'm going to just spritz it with a little bit of hairspray. So I'm going to be using some of the Kingsley Finishing Touch Flexible Hold Hairspray, and I'm just going to spray a little bit of that all over. Smells really nice, this one. And I'm going to let that just settle on my hair, and then I'm just going to very gently just comb it through. I'm using a wide tooth comb and my fingers, and I'm just going to tousle my hair slightly. In fact, I'm going to just use my fingers and then break up some of the bigger curls. And it's just a case of then just playing around with your hair and manipulating it until you get the exact look that you're after. Now with the Beachwave effect, it does work a lot better on one length hair. I've got a few layers shorter on the top here, so as you can see, what happens is it tends to just stick out slightly. My tip for that would be to just curl the ends, just those ends in your layer that are sticking out, just curl them under with your Airwrap, just the very end, just gently, and then that will solve that problem then, you see, so then it will blend into the rest of the hair and you haven't got that bit sticking out. Then to finish it off, to separate those curls even more, make them really shiny, you can either use a salt spray for texture. Now I personally don't like salt spray. Some people do. It gives it a really nice gritty textured feel, and a really good salt spray that I would recommend is the Fudge Professional Salt Spray. Really nice salt spray, it smells really nice, it gives it a really nice gritty texture, which is exactly what you want from a salt spray. Or alternatively, if you just want some softer curls, then I would always use the Kingsley Finishing Touch Polishing Serum. You only need a very small amount of this, massage it through your hands, and then just very gently run it through your curls, using your fingers like a rake, and then just scrunching it through the ends. And that would just give those curls some really beautiful definition, some nice shine, and it also helps condition the ends of your hair. It's a really good product to use. I hope that's helped answer some of your questions on how to create those beach waves using the Airwrap. The key to it is to always remember, wrap the hair around the barrel in the direction that you're going. Hold the end out to get that true beach wave effect, and then just alternate the sections, but obviously at the front always make sure that you're going away from the face. And you don't want to do the root either. You always need to start sort of the mid-length through to about 1 inch above the ends of your hair, 1/2 inch above the ends of your hair. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it useful. If there's anything you would like to know, please leave a comment below. I have got lots of other videos coming up in this series, so keep your eyes peeled, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Until then, take care. Bye bye.